to pressure that bottom end of the pre-market range. Meta, AMD, AMD. AMD. Oh my goodness. Look at that on AMD. I gotta get short those 19s against 40. Oops. I gotta remove that. What the heck is going on? 96. Where am I? 94. Okay. Let's see if we can get back up here. That looks very dangerous on AMD. I wonder if I need to get larger. No, it's coming in. It is coming in. What a sell-off. Wow. Let's see what this pop looks like. 80s. Can't really get up above the 80s. Up to the 88s. 94 cents did not get filled. Got it there, short 92 cents. AMD, and looking for a bigger picture play because this thing is just looking like it's about to, I mean, look at this reversal. Let's see what happens. Let's see if this goes down to lows or what happens. Market's starting to crack here. This is just quite the reversal. Low a day is 61 cents. AMD. Like there's this double bottom here, but this thing just feels so heavy. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm risking what? 40 cents, 50 cents. This stop should be down at 40, not at 51. I can leave it for now. What a sell-off. Wow. Just want to sit and watch this happen. Coin on lows. Big battle here, AMD at 19. Very big battle. And look at the market. Look at the ES starting to tick lower. I did not even see this AMD. Typically, I wait for a crack of pre-market area, but this AMD just sold straight up. I mean, it got up to 20 175.22, and it just sold straight off down here, and it has room to run even further. Here it is on lows. I mean, this is just it's just such a sign of weakness in selling, like institutional selling. Look at that candle on the daily. I mean, we'll see. We will see. There's lows on coin coming in, and AMD coming in, and there goes AMD down to the 40s. Down to the 40s, down to the 30s. I'm going to put an order down here at the hole to cover three quarters of my position. Coin on new lows. Let me set a 55 low a day on coin. Let's see what happens with this AMD. Is the selling going to continue? So far holding up that pre-market level of support, but give it a little bit more time. Low a day is currently 36 cents, and we are just right there. Tape looks heavy. I'm seeing new lows being made. The bids are getting taken out. Here's 20-something cents, getting closer to that whole number. Let's see if they can flush us out down to the hole. Here's 20, low 21s. Can we drop into the teens? Kind of found a little bit of lack of selling down there in the low 20s. Let's see what it looks like down here again. Wow, what a reversal. Not much to do here, but wait. You know, will the seller come back and start to push more, or was that it and I just missed the way out? And taking a look over here, the ES is moving lower to new lows. We did hit 10 a.m. here. We don't have any economic numbers or reports being released. So we have 10 a.m., we have market at lows, and we have a nice little short going on. Let's see if AMD goes to check 18 rather. Gonna watch it here at this 20-cent level just to see what it does down there. Again, if it starts to hesitate down there, I'll probably take half off. But looking for it to looking for it to drop out. And here we come all the way back up to the hole, and I'm gonna use this opportunity to add. If we get back up here, I'm gonna add 98 cents. So I'm gonna add another. I'm gonna double my position basically. If we get up there, I would like more. It's close. It's close to getting me that extra add. Very close. 94 cents, 95, 96, 97, and I got it. I got the add. So my average now is 95 cents. 95-cent average, and I have a full clip, 800 shares short, 95-cent average. We peak above the hole here, and now I really just gotta follow my plan. If we get down back to that 40, 30 cent area, I probably need to take half of that off down there. So getting a big reversal here on AMD, powering off of those lows that it put in here and popping up. And right now, not looking like it's weak, but there she goes again. So coin made new lows. Look at this coin come in. Wow. Coin new lows. Let's set a new low a day. And then I want to set an order to cover some risk down in like the 40s. Market trying to turn around here, trying to catch a bid, but I'm using this as a way to add onto this position that I feel is I am in the correct position. The amount of selling there, we'll see. We'll see. Down to the 70s. Back above 19. Coin continuing to move lower. My goodness. Coin really just getting sold here. Wow. AMD flirting with that 19. I don't really want to see this above 25 cents. I really don't. That's going to be a problem if it's up there. Yeah. not at all what we wanted happening here. And I'm gonna move this one down as well. Need this AMD really to get down soon. This is not at all what I was looking for. And considering that I had it all the way down here, only 10 cents away from my target, and I let it climb over a point away from me, just not good. And just got stopped out on half. Oh, man. Very tough market. Very close to getting stopped out on my second half. It looks very likely. And there's the stop on the second half. So went from heavily in the money to down. And that's probably going to be it for my morning. That just sucked. Yeah, that sucked. There's not much else to say about that. Oh, man, oh, man. And just a few minutes later, AMD puts in a massive wick where I got stopped out up here, and we are back down to the 60s, and everything's coming back into lows. So I just got absolutely played on that. And yeah, wow. If this AMD goes to lows, that's going to be really frustrating, but that's the market. I mean, I got stopped out at the top of this wick. Yeah, high is 39 cents. I got the high, and here she comes right back in. Just, man, oh man, brutal. Brutal. Gonna need to watch this tape, this recording, to see what I could have done differently, because clearly I could have done something differently there. I'll have to take a look at that after the session. I want to put a new low a day on this BABA. That's what I'm trying to do. Wow, there goes the market. Coin new lows as well. Microsoft new lows. Wow. Wow. Only thing I can think of is a different type of trade, which is like 72s against like 04s for small size. And that's just to try to get back in. I'm going to get back in on smaller size if I can, but my goodness, I got whipped on that one. And here comes AMD back down to lows. So I'll try another attempt to get in. up in the 70s against the whole. Not sure if that'll materialize, but missed it by a penny, by 1 penny. Got it there, short again. AMD 72 cents. Stop is above the hole, and we are looking for lows on this. We are looking for new lows. Where is the low a day? 21. There's low a day. Short 72 cents, looking for new lows and more. I mean, if that selling was real and that was the shakeout, then this thing has a lot more to go. So I would like to see new lows made in the next, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. So maybe before 10:30, see new lows made, and then just try to hang on as best as I can as this trade plays out. And look at this Microsoft selling off as well. It's interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Microsoft selling off. AMD coming back down in. Microsoft. Let's look at Tesla. And Tesla looks like it is rolling over here. Let's look at Amazon, rolled over as well. Nvidia rolled over as well, never made it back to highs. Apple, I didn't take that Apple long, but it looks like had I, it would have stopped out there. It never quite made it back to highs, although it got pretty close. So let's see, Baba, what did Baba do? Baba's on new lows. Microsoft and Meta. Coin still going lower. Let's set a new low a day on Coin. And where's Google? Google's down here as well. Baba still coming in. And Microsoft also. I'm just going to set a 337 low a day. And AMD not returning to lows. Again, I want to see that in the next few minutes. Make new lows and progress. If we're going to trend lower today, which this is kind of what it's looking like, I want to try to hold on to that size, but it needs to make progress. Right now, we aren't retesting those lows. It needs to make lows and hold on to those lows. Right now, I'm not seeing that. We are, although there was some selling right there that came across the tape. They held the offer and hit the bids. Let's see if these bids start getting melted away as the selling continues. ES on lows, and there's more selling at 50. Notice we did not gain a 50 bid. More selling at 50, and we still have not gained a 50 bid. So there is a seller in here. There they are hitting the bids. There is clearly someone in here willing to buy at this 40 level, but there's a seller flashing size at 50 cents. But just going to let this thing work. Here comes both the market and AMD. Back down here, we are 4 cents off of lows. Microsoft on lows, and gosh, I wish I had that full clip that I had back up here. I mean, I really loaded up here, and maybe the stop was too tight. I'll investigate this after the session is over, after I can review this recording. But here we are. I want to see what we do. Do we actually crack through these lows? We haven't even touched them yet. We haven't even gotten down to 21 cents. Everything else is making lows. So 336. Let's set a new low a day here on Microsoft. AMD still has not touched that low. Let's see, 23 minutes. We got another few minutes. I want to see if we can crack this. I want to give it the time clearly. There's selling happening in here, but it's not just negligent selling. Look at that price action right there. How that flashed. There's quite something being built up in here. This footprint is very ominous to me, but we do have this low a day still lingering, and they're not breaching it. So need to see the breach. Microsoft, new lows. There's lows on AMD. Let's see if we go touch the hole. Notice that we are going lower and we have a positive delta. What does that mean? Well, that means that there's a seller sitting on the offer, just keeping the lid on it. I mean, we're moving down on a positive delta. That means, yeah, look at this. My goodness, what a crushing trade that would have been on the original size. But gotta let that go. We got down to 4 cents. Was looking for more. There's the 90s on AMD. Looking for more. I'm gonna take one off here just to cover risk. Took one off there. Got two left. If we get a quick flush to like the 50 something level, I will take another one off. Gonna cancel my stop. Re-put it back with the correct remaining amount. I only have a third of the position off. I'm holding on. I'm looking for more follow through on this. We'll see. I don't see the volume exhaustion on the selling happening yet. So there's Microsoft on new lows. My goodness. A seller in Microsoft as well. A little bit of a pop coming back here in AMD. Back to where the prior high a day was. And BABA also. Microsoft at support. BABA continuing to move lower. Let's set a new low a day. Let's go back to Microsoft. Microsoft sitting on that support. Drove up, drove down. Here's AMD. 86 is the low of day. BABA, very weak. Microsoft, also weak. Whole market, just kind of going. Selling off. Approaching low a day here on AMD. Meta on lows. Let's go over there. Microsoft continuing to go lower. Meta on lows. Set a low a day. Let's put AMD back as the active one. Just kind of trying to deal with this 18 level. Google at pre-market lows. Let's reset that. Still waiting to breach that 86-cent low a day. There's Meta, new lows. Can't quite break that 86, huh? There was 85 real briefly, but I'm not seeing the selling exhaustion here. I'm just not seeing it. So it tells me that there's probably more to sell. Everything else is on lows as well. I want to hold on to this size best I can. There's new lows on AMD. Next cover is in at the half. I'm going to start trailing. I'm going to put one at like 28 cents and another one at like 58 cents. Just trailing this position. Everything else is on lows. I'm expecting AMD to also be on lows. You know, we got Google on lows. Who else do we have on lows? Someone just made new lows. Was it Meta? Yeah, Meta made new lows. Look at that dropout. My goodness. My goodness. Set a new low a day on Meta. So my stops now are here and here. That's where my stops are now on this AMD. Bob at new lows. Baba down 5% now. And AMD just not wanting to go down. Very persistent, stubborn buyer down here at 18. Probably going to get stopped out of another piece of my position here, which is okay. We're not going down. The Microsoft new lows. I mean, you can see how quickly everything else is making new lows, and this AMD just not going down. Got stopped out of one there, and yeah, I got one left. And AMD, everything else making lows, and AMD with a big pop. So Microsoft. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla came in. Let me clear some of this stuff. Move this to a 9-minute. AMD up in the 30s. Like, this is just, yeah, the lack of follow through. So Tesla came all the way in. Amazon came in. Nvidia came in. Apple came in. Let me clear those on Apple as well. Baba just having a bad day. Microsoft also starting to have a bad day. Look at this AMD. Wow. I'm gonna just clear out some of these drawings so it's a little bit easier to see. Okay, where are we? And stopped out of the second piece of AMD, and that's just I got 60 cents, which is the high of the move, and yeah, now I am done for the day. I not happy with this trade. This was an opportunity for a huge, week maker to make the week and help out with the month, and very big opportunity lost on that. Had the right idea by adding too tight on the stops basic to the penny, and then move my other one down. Got stopped out of that out of fear, and then ended up missing the entire move. Got back in for a really small size, but not able to take advantage of it, as just didn't follow through to the levels that I was looking for. So lots to review here. Pretty deflated and disappointed with this open and my trading here, but we'll review and try to find a place to improve.